It's paradise. This is paradise.
I think I'm getting baby fever. Run away. Run away. One thing is for sure, if you want to get more turned than you've ever been in your life, come here. And now we're blazed beyond oblivion.
We're not blazed beyond This is a difficult spot to get to. It's getting really shallow. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sailing GBU. Today we are located at Jost, what is it called?
It's not Jost.
We are located at Jost. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sailing GBU. We are currently located at Little Jost Van Dyke. It's the smaller island off of, obviously, Big Jost Van Dyke. Is it Jost?
Yeah, I don't think it's called Big Jost. I think it's just Jost.
Whatever. I can't pronounce it, but who cares about that? We arrived, if you didn't see it in our last episode, we arrived in the BVI, and we grabbed a mooring ball, and turns out you gotta pay for mooring balls. We've never had this adventure before, but things are changing, so we decided instead of paying $40 a night, we were gonna move and find somewhere cool to anchor. And here we are. It looks like a beautiful island. There's tons of things to explore. And lucky for me, Matt's making us breakfast for our big adventure ahead.
All right, so today, since we have a big grand adventure, and I know we're not going to be stopping the day for lunch at any time. Maybe we can get lunch later though. But I'm making a hearty breakfast. I'm making steak and eggs. I'm going to try to do the flipper, try to do like an omelet, but normally when Kristen and I try to do omelets, it just turns into a scramble. So I can guarantee steak and egg scramble.
Cheap pans.
Yeah, I can guarantee the scramble, but you know, maybe we might get an omelet out of the deal. Alright guys, so today's video is brought to you by Huss Knives, and so was this meal brought to us today by Huss Knives. One of the reasons I love cooking with this knife is because it's super sharp. When I have to go through all these different ingredients with different consistencies, I got the steak, I got the cheese, I got the peppers, I got the mushrooms, I can just rip through there really fast because this thing has like a really good balance. It's got this finger hole that you stick your hand in, so you never feel like you're going to cut yourself. I always feel super safe when I'm using this thing, and it makes cooking, you know, kind of fun for me. It's always more fun cooking when you have a really sharp, durable knife. The one thing we really like about this particular knife is that we live on a boat. Obviously, we live in like a crazy, almost outdoor environment. This is made with Japanese-inspired stainless steel, so it's a pretty durable knife. It does a great job. I actually have two of these knives. One stays in the kitchen for cooking, and one actually lives full-time in the dinghy. I take it out like when I'm out and about. I chop through, you know, if I'm bushwhacking, you can use this thing realistically to bushwhack through some thorns and through some spines. When you're just going on hikes, I could use it to cut ropes. When I took my dad fishing, I backed up into the prop in my anchor rope, and it was all on there, and I had to actually use this to saw through a rope as I was going too close to a reef. So, you know, I'm not going to say it saved my life, but I'm not going to say it did not save my life either. And currently, for all of our viewers, Huss Knives is offering a special 70% off discount for all of their Japanese-inspired knives. And you can test out the Huss knife with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Guys, this deal is not going to last for long, so make sure you check out my special link down below in the description.
As always, guys, we did not get an omelet. Why did I get a spoon? We did not get an omelet. We got scrambles, but it sure tastes good, so.
And it's going to fill us up for our adventure.
All right, we're getting off the boat, and our first stop is a little island called Sandy Spit. I thought it sounded really weird when I first heard it, and it sounds gross, but it looks awfully beautiful in the distance, so I can't wait to see. It looks like just a sandbar, right, Matt?
Yeah, look, it does look beautiful from a distance.
It looks like a swimming pool, and every once in a while you can see a turtle swimming by, but I haven't been able to catch one on camera.
So I thought that that kestrel or some sort of falcon was a penguin way up there, and then I just caught myself thinking, my dog thought he found a penguin in the BVI? Come on, man.
Run away. Run away.
We're out here at beautiful Sand Spit. It's pretty cool. I think I'd like to stay like on this island during a hurricane just to see what it's like. You know, really embrace my inner Castaway Tom Hanks characters. But yeah, it's beautiful here. It's obviously pretty busy. A lot of cool kids flying their kites. Everyone's turning up. And I was wondering if someone else would want to turn up. Someone by the name of Tina.
All right, what did you bring us to drink?
Some canned bevies.
Cheers. All right.
I brought a BL and brought you the Soca Loca. We ain't gonna shotgun these bad boys? Oh,
So for the past few days, the weather hasn't been that great and there was no one on this island. So I was hoping no one would be on here and it could be my own small island, but you know, everyone is here enjoying the weather. So
they must have heard you were here, so they decided they was gonna show up.
I doubt that's what it was, but the water is like crystal clear here. There's great snorkeling. It's paradise. This is paradise.
I think so.
All right, we see the mountain side. I know everyone makes fun of me for saying mountain. I don't know why I say it that way, I just do, so stop making fun of me. But anyways, I see the mountainside and we are gonna try to hike up there. We see some type of goats, it looks like, but we're leaving this island and going on to the next adventure. I made sure to bring my tennis shoes because I kind of wanted to hike up this hill, mountain, whatever it's called. And I seen a lot of cactuses on the side, and that is a dangerous thing. You don't want to be hiking in your flip-flops. That's already dangerous as it is with cactuses. Wait, your shorts almost came off.
Let's crash this into a rock.
This looks a little bit steeper than I thought from the water. See how this goes up the rocks. Here we go. These roots are gonna help me get up here.
Are you saying that those roots were made for climbing? And that's just what they'll do?
Funny jokes, Matt. See guys, these are the cactuses I'm talking about. There's a whole bunch of them everywhere on the floor, just waiting to get me.
So Kristen had this stuck through her shoe, all the way still tickling them sweet little toes. So I had to pull it out for her. It was not easy though.
It was painful. Just when I thought we weren't gonna see the goats and I packed up all my camera gear, guys, we accidentally snuck up on them and I filmed them luckily with my phone. So enjoy those clips of those goats. It was pretty cool. But now we're gonna head off the island. No one lives on this island. There's no electricity or anything on it, but there's some reason a little small bar here called Beeline Bar. So we're gonna head over there. It looks like a small, very island bar, so let's check it out.
I almost had a bit of a dilemma. I think I'm getting old and I see the baby goats in these islands and I see the baby chickens and I think I'm getting baby fever. Not for a real baby, but for like a boat baby, like a boat goat. I really think I could.
A boat goat? That's not a such thing.
I think I could have rescued that baby goat. 'Cause I gotta tell you, there ain't much cuter on this planet Earth than a goddamn baby goat. So y'all let me know. I know a lot of y'all love bear, but y'all think I should get another boat pet or what? Let me know in the comments below.
No, there's no room.
Boat goat or not?
No, no boat goat.
There's always room for love, Kristen.
Well, it looks like on this area, people swim right off their boat and get drunk and then swim back.
Turn up.
Got some backstrokers back to their catamarans. Alright guys, so the lovely gentleman who works here picked our drinks out for us, and he got me a lime and the coconut, so I'm gonna taste this. This is good. Coconut cream, limey, kind of like a margarita but with coconut cream. What'd you get?
I got the Island Passion Infusion. He could tell that I was clearly a passionate guy, and that, you know, passion is for smashing. A little sweet, but pretty good.
That's really strong.
Yeah, he poured extra stuff on it when I wasn't looking.
So check out, they have these cool cups.
But he told me if I could sit at this table and stack all of these rocks on top of each other, that my tab was free. So I've been really trying.
He did not say that.
Shh. Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story, Kristen.
But this is another bay that's open to right next to on Little, what is it, Little Jost?
Little Jost.
Little Jost.
Little Jost sounds like a SoundCloud rapper.
It does.
What up, guys? Man, Little Jost out here dropping beats in the beautiful BVI.
This is another mooring field where they have the reservable buoys again. What do you call them? Boaty booties?
Boaty balls. We might have to use one later down the line just for a convenience factor. But here it's pretty comfortable to anchor. There's a lot of room over here, so you can anchor it, just because the main thing I don't like about the mooring balls is that it's so noisy. They beat off your boat all night long, and I've even seen charter cats here with like the bottom paint ripped off where you can tell where the mooring ball hits them. So it's not for it's great for going grabbing a ball and then going to lunch and then coming back and leaving, but give me the anchor all day.
Mm-hmm.
I was really embarrassed earlier because I said it was Passion Fusion and I misunderstood. The signature drink is Passion Confusion, which I feel like is kind of burned to me that was being suggested, but I let it go. And I ordered some curry chicken. I ordered this because when I was a young boy and I was first working my first real job.
What is this story?
Listen, when I was first working my job as a young boy, I was strapping, 24 years old. I started working at a nightclub as a bouncer. Now, I was about 140 pounds soaking wet back then, so I really wasn't much of a bouncer. I was more of a bar back. But we had a food truck outside, and it was Jamaican Shane, my dog. He used to make curry chicken wraps, and I'm telling you, he put the weight on me. He put that build on me. And Jamaican Shane was always cool, so ever since I started sailing, I've been searching out all the Jamaican curry chicken. And when I came to the Beeline and it said Jamaican curry chicken on there, I said, I'm gonna try it just to see if it could possibly be better than Jamaican Shane's, and we're gonna find out, because Jamaican Shane had that fire. Oh.
Well, you like it or not.
It's actually really, really good. After the passion confusion, I don't think anything could not taste good. So I'm still gonna give the win here to Jamaican Shane, my dog. His curry chicken wraps were so good. He would chop the chicken with a mallet, and sometimes in a wrap, you'd get a piece of bone and you definitely chip your teeth on it, but it was still so good you didn't even care. You just swallow the bone, swallow your teeth, swallow anything you get from
BVI
it.
has strong drinks.
Yeah, for straight up. One thing is for sure, if you want to get turnt, more turnt than you've ever been in your life, come here because they pour them strong. I mean, we're alcoholics basically. We live on a boat, so I never get lit off one drink, but here, you lit off one drink. And I've seen people like back paddling to their boat. I mean, it's like 2:30 in the afternoon and people are just like with their life jackets on swimming away from this place, so they make the drink strong. So now that we had a good bit of Jamaican chicken, we had some tore up ass drinks, and now we're blazed beyond oblivion.
We're not blazed beyond This
is my attorney, ladies and gentlemen. She says when we're not blazed upon, but this is Joyce. This is Joyce Van Dyke right here. Anyway, we're going to the poor man's baths before the sun drops behind the mountain.
There's some rocks over here and some cool clear water that we want to go in the water, and it looks like the poor man's bath. So let's head on over there.
You don't know what the baths are. They're this cool rock structure in Virgin Gorda or
yeah,
Tortola.
Virgin Gorda.
Yeah, Virgin Gorda. So it's like this world-renowned spot. So this is the poor man's version of that.
The sun is going behind the mountain, and this is a difficult spot to get to because, what would you call it? It's like a little...
It's a reef. It's a reef, like closed off reef cut, and there's one small channel that's deep enough to navigate through. And we don't have the light over the rocks to really tell where.
But we got polarized sunglasses.
You do.
Oh, you don't?
You do.
I guess it's all up to me, folks. It's a little shallow. I'd go more to the left.
You go right on the edge of this brown? Or should I be on the other side of this brown?
I think you're good.
What's going to be harder is getting out of here, though.
It's getting really shallow. To the left. We're almost there, people. We found the trail and we're getting there. This is a secret spot, so if you guys happen to come to Little Jost, right? Little Jost Van Dyke, you gotta come here to the poor man's baths. It's pretty cool. What the heck is that?
Looks like some sort of goblin skull.
It's a goat skull.
Don't touch it, it's bad juju.
Poor man's baths, here we come. How would you rate the poor man's baths?
10 out of 10. If you don't want the crowds, you want to be all by yourself, Look at some puppies. Have some nice, calm, deep water. It's 10 feet deep over here. On this side, it really wells out on the front side. It's right now I'm barely touching my tippies, so it's probably 6 feet deep here. 5, 7. Don't judge me, guys. I know I ain't 6 feet. Yeah, it's cool. Beautiful view, wide open, quiet. It's más tranquilo.
Alright guys, so you heard it here first. This is our secret cruising spot. If you're also a cruiser and you're out in the BVI at Little Jost Van Dyke, let us know if you came to the poor man's best.
And if you take that skull, a million misfortunes will follow you in your seed for 1,000 years to come. Because it's probably a witchcraft
I feel like you're
skull.
about to turn into a pirate.
I was. Almost did.
Alright guys, so we had a blast over there at those rocks in that clear water. Little Jost has been a lot of fun for us, and we pretty much lost track of time. We have pretty much eaten out through all of our food, and now we gotta head off today. But thanks for watching this video. Check out our t-shirts if you haven't seen them. We have the Dead Dolphin, the Boatyard Pirates, and my favorite, Salty or Not. You know, that's my favorite one.
Salty or not, here we come. You know, you ain't always got to be the perfectest sailor in the world to get a boat and take off sailing. I think we've proved that.
But did you have fun while you were here?
Bro, Little Jost is the most best island. It's awesome here. It's got really good snorkeling, good waves, good rock climbing. I almost died multiple times. We won't get into it. Really good like scenery with sandy spit, good restaurants. I had really baller Jamaican jerk chicken, even though it wasn't as good as Jamaican chains, it was still pretty good. So yeah, all in all, this is a really fun little spot, really cool little hub. Got to meet some viewers of the channel. A bunch of people stopped by, and you know, they were kicking it in the sticks with us, and they were like, "Hey, what's up, dog? I watch your channel." And then I was like, "Oh, that's cool," and you know, we got to have great times.
Someone did drag on us, but they were viewers of the channel, so we ain't gonna hate on them.
They didn't really drag. They drug not on us, but they drug like maybe 60 yards closer to us, and I had to stay up all night to watch them. But that's just what happens. That's life in the BVI. The holding's not great here. All the good holdings are taken up by mooring fields that are $50 a night, so you know, you got to kind of push people out to try to anchor, and you know, things happen. But either way, it's been fun here. It's been awesome. I've had a blast, but I'm gonna need food. And Bear needs her wet food. Bear's out of wet food for about 3 days now, and she's not having
She
it.
hates us. But thanks for watching, guys. Check out our Patreon if you want to see any real-time updates, and we'll see you guys next week. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Bye.